So yeah, we're here at Walton Field House. We really appreciate Kingston High School and the school district allowing us to use this property, this facility. In the last 36 hours, Mark Kazapouli and our team from Emergency Services has transformed about half of the gym, as you can see, into a community care center, really almost like a field hospital. The high-level idea here is we know and we can see in the data that in about a week to 2 weeks, we're gonna have a potential shortage of hospital beds. So this is really designed to relieve that pressure as a backup, that if our hospitals exceed their capacity, we can take care of folks here, particularly the less sick folks, either before or after hospital care. So I'll pass on to Mark and he can talk about the numbers, and but I just wanna thank our whole team that set this up. From our public works team to emergency response. The high school team has been incredible, and the school district team. So this is a really a great team effort, and I just want to thank everybody for that. The latest update, right now we have 572 confirmed positive cases. Unfortunately, we're now up to 9 fatalities. We were at 8 yesterday afternoon. So we are continuing to see the numbers go up. Just the last 24 hours was our single biggest jump. We went from 502 to 572 in a 24-hour period. So we are continuing to see those numbers go up, which is why it's critical that we're ready, at least prepared for a worst case of additional hospitalizations. Right now, we're seeing about 15% of positive cases needing to be hospitalized. So that's really the factor that we're using to do all this planning.
And what about testing? Is there been an increase in that?
So testing has been going really well. We now have our 2 mobile testing sites, one in the town of Ulster, one down in Ellenville. They're doing several hundred tests a day. There is still a lag in the return time on the test results. The good news is our healthcare partners are standing up another lab, so we think we're going to be able to shorten that. Some people have had to wait over a week for their results, unfortunately. We're hoping to get that down to a few days. But yeah, testing is still going well, and we encourage those that think they may need a test either due to symptoms or due to contact with others to call your primary care physician or call the Ulster County COVID-19 hotline. That's 845-443-8888, and we can get you lined up. But we do have enough testing capacity to take care of everybody who needs one.
Okay, Mark, so can you give us a little bit more about the nuts and bolts of what's going on here?
Absolutely. So as you can see here, we've built a 55 bed unit facility that we're calling the Project Resilience Community Care Center. And the goal of this operation is, like the county executive said, is to help alleviate the pressures that our local hospitals might be feeling as cases continue to grow. The goal here is to be able to be a transitional space for those discharged patients, and that they can come here and we can decant the room space at the hospitals for those that are in more urgent need. And if things were necessary to escalate, or if this care facility needed to become something greater than that, we do have the capabilities to do so. It's been a real team effort. It has been. Our emergency managers have been on top of everything. Our DPW, all county employees have been just behind this and helping us get this situated in such a quick, in a quick way, and it's really worked out excellent. As far as healthcare agencies, Nuvance has been a part of this from day one and has offered to staff this facility for us. So they're going to be providing the healthcare professionals to oversee the county residents as they transition here and then go home.
Let's walk through, let's look at one of the bed setups. So this actually is a hard line to make sure that we can call 911 at any point, right? At any point. So our partners at the Bruderhof, who have manufacturing set up, normally making medical equipment or children's toys, have built these custom built for us. And then you can see on each of the walls some of the children made hand designed letters and folks for who may end up here. So this, I think this again reflects the sense of community that everybody's brought to just the whole response to COVID. Is that, to my knowledge, we're one of the few places in the state, if not the country, that's been able to stand something up like this in such a quick time with a real grassroots community effort. And so I think it's pretty powerful. Yeah, it's not fancy, but definitely functional. And Mark said this would allow it to accept up to 55 folks, and you can see we have more room. The field house is really a temporary site. The ultimate plan is to move this out to Tech City out in the town of Ulster, the former IBM building. The build out is happening there right now. We've got gas and electric lines being run to get that back online and separated from the rest of the property there, so that those buildings are independent and able to be powered.
So that's more long-term, and then this will be
This is really designed for a few
deconstructed.
weeks, and then this will be deconstructed, extensively cleaned and decontaminated, and then, you know, if and when schools open, we'll be ready to fully operate. An entire security plan set up, a plan to ensure that there's no health risks for anyone in the surrounding area, and then when we move out, obviously we'll make sure that there's extensive cleaning. So.